Upon finishing my surgical residency in Philadelphia, I sought out a place to practice. And I had an internist friend at the hospital I was at in Philadelphia, and had a cousin who lived in Phoenix. I also had another person tell me to go to San Diego. So in those days, you could fly across the country and have 2 stops. So that was perfect for me. So I stopped in San Diego, beautiful city, loved the weather. It was similar to the East Coast, but warmer. It had a beautiful beach I was used to. But I made the mistake, I say, of stopping in Phoenix in 1970 and sitting out and having dinner outside in April. That was a seminal moment for me. And the doctor, who was a friend of the doctor in Philadelphia, he was the Phoenix Suns doctor. And he said, if you come in to Phoenix, you'll be the sports doctor for the Phoenix Suns, which was just starting back in those days. And I decided that's what I was going to do. That's what I did. I moved to Scottsdale. I built my clinic in Scottsdale. I was the Phoenix Suns podiatrist for several years, enjoyed that immensely. My practice got very busy. And then I moved on to other things. Other things meaning I'd still like the research portion of what I was doing back in Philadelphia. So I wanted to continue with that. And I ran into Dr. Dellon, and I'll tell you the rest of that story of how he changed my life with nerve decompressions. Seminar in Phoenix, and Dr. Dellon from Johns Hopkins in Baltimore was giving the lecture. His lecture was centered around diabetic neuropathy. He had developed a very unique surgical procedure. And you have to understand, this is almost 25 years ago. You did not operate on a diabetic. That was considered not the standard of care. But Dr. Dellon was a peripheral nerve surgeon, and he used that technique for the carpal tunnel and also for the ulnar tunnel. And he operated on a patient on her legs, not thinking that it would work initially, but it did work. And he wrote the papers, and he's written 800 papers on this subject, 2 textbooks, and 85 chapters in medical textbooks. He is the guy in peripheral nerve surgery. He taught me, and he gave me that epiphany moment that this is the right thing to do for diabetes. We need to decompress the nerves. Taking medications does not solve this problem. Medications work in the brain so you don't feel what's going on in your leg. And eventually you're going to lose your leg because there are 1.5 million amputations done every year throughout the world. And since Dr. Dellon started this procedure, that's 60 million legs lost not knowing this technique.